to you from Croatia.
We got into Dubrovnik last night, and today we're gonna go and explore the old city on our own. But we're gonna take you guys with us. So let's go. I apologize for the way I sound right now. My allergies are like going crazy. There's so much nature in Croatia that like my body's just not used to it. My New Yorker body is just not used to like so much nature. So we're staying a little outside of Old City,
which is where most of the tourist attractions are.
Yeah, Old City is where most of the beautiful photos that you see about Dubrovnik is taken from.
And King's Landing.
Oh yeah, and King's Landing in Game of Thrones. That's where King's Landing is supposed to be. I believe there's a bus that could take us there. Taking public transportation in a foreign country is always so daunting, but...
We're New Yorkers. We can handle it.
We're so used to taking public transportation in New York, so it should be easy for us to figure it out, and worst comes to worst, you know, it can be a trial and error kind of thing. Yeah, or hop in a taxi if you get lost. The bus stop actually has this like shady area.
Nice
or shaded area, not a shady area. Shaded area.
Nice and cool.
Yeah, so we don't have to wait under the sun and get burnt. I mean, it's nice to have the sun always shining here in Croatia.
Oh, the bus is here.
Oh. So it's nice that this bus is actually air conditioned, and you know, because when we took the bus in Pula, it did not have air conditioning at all.
Hot, so sweaty there.
And yeah, you know,
little things in life.
Thank you. So the bus actually stops right at Pili Gate, and now I feel like we've arrived at the tourist hub, because where we're staying, we barely see any tourists. I feel like we're the only tourists there, and people always look at us.
And now we're surrounded,
by tourists. So David saw this place, and before I can even say a word, he's already inside.
It smells so good. I'm in heaven. There's so much candy everywhere.
There's really no fighting against his sweet tooth.
Nope.
I guess I'll let him have his sugar. This one is a sugar addict. There's no stopping him.
I love sugar. No, it's so good though. Like, how can you not go past a sugar place, like any kind of dessert place or a candy place, and just walk by?
Not for me. Not for me.
I've loved sugar since I can remember. Halloween was my favorite holiday.
Because of the candy? See, I love Halloween because of the costumes, not because of the candy. She does too, see? But this one right here...
I do it for the candy. I only dress up for the candy, that's it. My parents always have like candy in the house when I was growing up, so I think that's part of it. Oh, and also my dad thought he could cure me from sugar by feeding me like a bowl. Made me eat
a bowl of sugar?
Are
you serious?
You think I'm making that up, but
oh my god.
It's true. He made me sit there and eat spoonfuls of sugar.
In one sitting?
In one sitting, and I think I was crying. I was so traumatized.
Did it cure your fascination with sugar?
Nope.
Clearly, it does not work. Jeff, it does not work.
It just, I think, enhanced it. Yeah.
We have a history of diabetes, so like I try to not eat a lot of sugar. So yeah, I mean, like growing up, I never had fascination with sweets, which I don't mind it actually. Like I'm glad I don't have that fascination, so it saves me a lot of money, and you know, it's good for your health.
No.
So we did a lot of like walking around Old City. I mean, it's a pretty small city, so it's easy to walk around. But there are some hilly parts that you kind
Lots
of have
of
to.
hilly parts.
Yeah, like you go up the stairs, and yeah, it could be a little tiring. But we're gonna end our
And
day.
with the heat as well.
Oh yeah, and the
that
heat it kind of adds on to the exhaustion that you'll feel at the end of the day. But we're gonna end our day by the water, sipping some Croatian schnapps, I think, and some
like
Croatian brandy. We'll see how it goes.
And
some olives,
of course.
I think we did pretty okay exploring on our own without a tour guide. We're very good with doing our own research, and we also used a map that we picked up at the airport. So this guy right here. So you know, if you know how to read and you know how to follow directions, it's easy to
Navigate.
Navigate things. And we're not against like people working as tour guides. You know, it's a good way of making a living, and we don't want to take away from their living per se, but you know, we're smart people. We can do our own research, and you know, we can find our way around the city. Doing it without a tour group, it's kind of fun because you can do it
on your own.
Yeah, you get to do whatever you want to do.
Explore what you want to.
And after like seeing the certain specific landmarks, we actually were able to go through the side streets and got to see residential areas, places that most tour groups will probably not bring you to. So it's actually kind of fun to see, because this is still like a functioning city. People live here.
Yeah.
Besides all the shops here, people still live here. It's always nice to see how the local people, how they live their lives, as opposed to what's presented to you as a tourist. But I mean, but definitely if you don't have time to do your own research, it's definitely hire
it's
a
a
tour
good
guide.
way to see the whole city. If you don't want to do your own research, you can definitely hire someone. There was a lot of people that are willing to show you around.
And there's a lot of like Game of Thrones tours that happens here. Yes, there were scenes that were filmed here from Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones doesn't necessarily just happen here. They filmed it in Ireland, over here, and all other places all over the world. But this place is definitely kind of like one of those like otherworldly place. The old city definitely looks like something that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
So it's definitely fun to come here and see it in person. It did feel a little, because of the amount of tourists, it felt a little bit like Disneyland, but a more real, like more real structures that were built a long time ago. So yeah, there's something about that it's worth it, you know. But yeah, if you find yourself here in Croatia, Dubrovnik is a great place to see.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna end the video here. Thank you for coming along with us. And now we're gonna sip some brandy and some schnapps. All right, guys.
Or no, it's not schnapps.
It is
Croatian.
Croatian schnapps. That's what she said.
It's not. But
It says Croatian
like,
drinks. What is it called? Prost. Oh, seriously? Yeah, it is schnapps. Schnapps. Thank you. Well, cheers, guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up.
And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button below and also the notification icon so you can get alerts whenever we post new videos. Cheers. It's like
Is it strong?
this one's good.
This one is definitely like really strong.